Good afternoon to all. It's an absolute scorcher today here at Eden Gardens. You join us for this 2020 match.
Well, that's...
Good afternoon to you all. And you...
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Solid shot, that's going for four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
8 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down and some good shot making to start things off.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Huge edge.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 16 for none. Remand. From the high court end. Pandya, the left armer, is coming into the attack from the high court end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Nine runs added there. Kolkata, a 25 for none. Four runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Drilled that one away. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 36 for 1. Going with spin now.
Into the attack. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Huge edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone, great catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back. Pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. In that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Reddy has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Square cut, finds point, no run. The Super Giants needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Yadav from the high court end. Yadav coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's a confident appeal. Doesn't beat the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That is quite extraordinary. Reddy, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Bumrah straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
At number 5 for the Night Riders.
Five runs in that over. Kolkata a 62 for 3. Rahman, the left arm. Medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Change your bowling. Spinner coming on to bowl.
Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Yadav has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they work the ball around nicely.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Caught right on the boundary. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Number 6 for the Night Riders.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Yadav from the pavilion end. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Gone. Fine catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Thick edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge. End of the over. Kolkata a 77 for 5.
77 for 5.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge edge. Ali has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. How will he reply?
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Drilled that one away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Bumrah, the right armour, is coming in. Into the attack from the high court end.
Bowling that's the medium pacer. It's coming into the attack.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. 7 runs added there. Kolkata are 118 for 6. Rahman from the high court end. Nice shot, straight to gully. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. 10 runs added there. Kolkata are 128 for 6.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary. End of the over, 10 off it. Kolkata, 138 for 6.
For 6.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Kolkata are 148 for 6. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Samad waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's a silly start. That could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. Unad cut. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. The Super Giants are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batter. There's some lovely shots played.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Power and precision in that shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Unad cut from the high court end. Archer coming in. To the attack from the high court end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of... The over, the Super Giants, 35 for none.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone. Played all around. Isn't that one? What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a confident appeal. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
They've gone up here. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Misses everything.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
Wow. Power off the front foot. Goes all the way.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack for the Night Riders.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 8 runs out of there. The Super Giants are 75 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Rohit, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. How will he reply?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Power and precision in that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square teased the field. All the way to the boundary.
Rashid from the high court end. Ahmed, the left arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the high court end. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's the over. The Super Giants are 95 for 2. The left arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? They've gone up here. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters... just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those allowed now in this over.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Too good. That is huge.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That flew away. 18 from 3. It's all in the head now.
Square cut. Finds point. No run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. and knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Kolkata will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Going with pace now.
Batters coming into the attack. Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Kolkata with a massive shout. Big edge. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Just quick onto that in the infield. Five runs added there. The Super Giants are 124 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Unad cut back on now.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. That's the over. The Super Giants are 135 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Goes over the top with that shot. Edged it.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 149. And for 5.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Archer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Just 2 to win.
Brilliant diving stop. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.